How to find a job in Canada. This is part 2 of our mini series. To watch the first video, have a look here at the link or at the end of the video. First of all, this one goes about how directly applying here in Canada when you are locally here in Canada already, when you arrived. The first part was about when you're outside of Canada. Just as a quick recap, you can apply through government websites, agencies, websites such as Kijiji, which is a local one, or LinkedIn, or all the bigger ones. Also, you can Google companies and find directly the information, and social networks like Facebook, Twitter and whatnot. All of them are usable. You can find the companies and quickly contact them. So now here, what can you do specifically where you are here? And there are different ways. Here's number one. You can do it in person. So when you find a company already through Google and whatnot, here's the thing. Take your resume, find out if you can go there directly, because some companies don't like it, but some are okay with it. Take your resume and go directly to the company. This is a huge advantage, huge. When you give it when you give it to the secretary over there or the person in charge, sometimes they ask you, hey, can you quickly wait? Because I have here a manager, he could just meet you real quick. This is a golden opportunity for you, because when they see your face, it's so much more important than whatever it says on your resume. They can get to know you as a person and see if they like you or not, if they can trust you or not. So make sure when you go there that you have the right attire. If it's a business job, have at least business casual, be shaved and everything. If you're driving an old car, that doesn't matter. So if you're like from a poor country and your first car is really not that great, don't be discouraged. No one cares about it really, but how you look, that is important. So make sure you are really representable. Number 2, and this is friends, family and all the associates that you know. And it's really easy. So if you have even 1 or 2 friends here, or workmates, let's say from the work, just ask them, hey, I'm looking for a new job. Do you know maybe if I can get into your company? Do you know someone in another company? People are really friendly here in Canada and they will help you, or they will just tell you, no, sorry, I can't. But this is really an easy way, because they know you already, they trust you, and they can maybe find, or at least they have maybe a really good advice for you. Just like people here when they told us, hey, apply for the government jobs because they are really good. Number 3, this one is really unexpected. Language goals. Yes. So if your language is not English, your first one, and you're coming here, you probably go through language school, either through a whole program or just part-time. Either way, you have the access to the language school and maybe some of the research centers and clubs and such. Go there and ask. They actually sometimes have in the department places to help find people jobs. We have here in our city several such places that can really help you. And directly in the language school, you can even ask the teachers. And sometimes they do, and they give you even references. This is really a golden opportunity for you, because sometimes, or many times, for the first job, the companies ask, do you have any references? And the teachers love to give you references. They don't mind. If you're a good student, as a good person really, even if you're not really great in English, it doesn't really matter, but as a good person, they will give you a reference. The reference is so important. For the first jobs, I was asked everywhere. My father was asked everywhere, do you have any references? So good for us that we had at least our teacher. That was at least one reference that we could use. Number 4, and this is groups. So it could be just your neighborhood and your neighborhood gathering, churches, clubs like bowling, golf clubs and such. You can ask them to help you find a job. For example, churches, and it doesn't have to be like a Christian church, it could be any religious building. You go there, people love helping others. And you just tell them the truth, like, I'm looking for a job, for a good paying job that treats me well. And they will like to help you. They will try to find you a good job over there. So just ask them directly. And there are so many different areas, like I said, neighborhood watch. So sometimes there are like groups within the neighborhood or the neighborhood gathering, and they just like invitation, and you meet them. And even if you meet them just a few times, you can ask, hey guys, I'm new here, I'm looking for a job, could you help me? You would be surprised how many Canadians love helping people. Really, honestly, they are like this. So as a conclusion, you see that when you're here in Canada, you have many more different options to find jobs. However, really importantly, don't just come to Canada and think, oh, I will not apply for any work visas or jobs. I will just come directly to Canada, and then I will talk through everyone that you mentioned. Don't do this. For your first job, I really would advise you, try to find a job, use an agency or whatnot. Your first job does not have to be any good. As long as you can cover all your costs, it's good. Then when you are here, then you can talk with people, you can make friendships and work together to find a better job for you. This is a better and much safer way. Remember, Canada is not cheap. It is a little bit expensive and it takes time, especially if English is not your first language. Believe me, I struggled there myself. Then you will have issues and you will be stressed and everything. So make sure it's just easier for you. Come here and prepare everything and it will be much easier. I hope this was helpful for you. Remember, this was the second part. The first part is, you can see it in the links over there. See you again. Bye.